Hello and welcome to the Supercast. I'm your host, Superintendent Anthony Godfrey. It is a lesson that can bug some students, while others are literally eating it up. On this episode of the Supercast, we head to Mountain Creek Middle School, where we find social studies teacher Kristina Meng bringing some creepy, crawly creatures into the classroom. It's for a lesson on how bugs are considered a culinary delight in some cultures around the world. Join us for a classroom taste test like no other, and a lesson students won't soon forget. We're here at Mountain Creek Middle School with Ms. Meng. We're about to talk with her geography class. What are we in for today?
So today we're talking about cultural relativism, how different cultures place different values on things, and just because different cultures all do things differently.
Sure.
And if you're judging a culture, you have to judge it off of what's normal for them, not what's normal for us. So sort of our case study, our example is eating bugs, because here in the US, that's seen as disgusting, gross, dirty, awful. But in a lot of the world, bugs are a viable food source.
A great source of protein, as they say.
Yeah. And it's also going to bring in cultural diffusion, spreading cultures around the world, looking at global sustainability, how a lot of people in sustainability efforts are trying to use more bug protein instead of other livestock and things. So we're going to be, introducing all those concepts to the students today, and then at the end, they get to try bugs.
Okay. And have you done this with other classes previously?
I have, yeah.
What is the general reaction when students try bugs? How does that normally go?
Well, it starts out, I have them take a poll, I don't tell them that they're going to have a chance at the end yet. I just say, have you ever, eaten bugs before? Would you ever? And they're like, no, disgusting, awful. Some of them are I don't know, it doesn't sound that bad. But then we get to the end, I'm well, would you? And I pull them out, and they're like, oh, I don't know. So now
they're faced with a real choice instead of just a hypothetical
Instead of
one.
Hypothetically.
Yeah.
And there's some of them who just totally refuse to try, some of them who try reluctantly and then hate it and regret everything that brought them there.
They question all their life choices to this point.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then there's a lot of them who are like, whoa, that's so cool, or that's way better than I thought it would be. Can I have another one?
Yeah.
We've got different flavors of crickets, so some of them ask to try every flavor.
Really?
So,
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
And there's ants.
Is there a particular seasoning that pairs better with bugs than others?
I think that no seasoning pairs well with crickets. In my opinion, crickets are always bad.
I did hear that ants are in one of the options as well.
So I tried them the ants are in the options, yes. I tried them last year, and I was really reluctant because they looked like ants.
Too ant-like.
Except ants are naturally citrus flavored. They have they've got
No, wait a minute. They're naturally citrus flavored?
Yeah, it's some acid that they have in their bodies. So they taste sort of like lemon zest. If you just close your eyes and imagine that you're eating lemon zest, it's a lot more bearable. So
in other words, you really do have certain spices that might pair better with certain insects based on their inherent flavor.
True, yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. I've seen ants in, not restaurants that I've been to, but I've seen pictures online of ants used as, garnish in fancy sushi places.
Wow.
Yeah.
I have not been to a place that fancy, I don't think.
Yeah.
So it's interesting, this point about cultural relativism and realizing that something is not inherently gross or bad or strange just because it's something that isn't common to you.
Yeah.
It's interesting. I went to a training once for International Baccalaureate, and to get us in that international sort of mindset, the question was, what do you think kids eat most often? So what do you think the answers were initially?
Chicken nuggets?
Chicken nuggets, hot dogs, McDonald's, whatever. What is the actual answer? Rice.
Oh.
Because it's kids throughout the world that they were referring to. But what we do is we automatically think about the children in our own lives when we were a child. Mm-hmm. So I think this is an extension of that kind of concept that there are things that other cultures do that would not occur to us, but that are a part of a sustainable, healthy, meaningful lifestyle.
Yeah. And it's interesting, one of the other geography teachers, she did this lesson earlier this week here, and she brought home some extra crickets to her 4 and 2-year-old daughters.
Yeah.
And she said they loved them. They were like getting all the legs to finish them. So without that, I guess, inhibition of being told like, that's gross, that's awful, like they really enjoyed it.
And so the trick is to try to get crickets on the plate of children early.
Yeah, that's how you trick them.
I think there's some people who may be listening thinking, I can't get my child to eat anything that's green, much less a cricket. So, it's worth trying.
Yeah.
Those listening out there, get a cricket in front of that 4-year-old. See if we can
see what happens.
Get some sustainable protein in front of them and see if they like it. Do you eat crickets or ants every time?
I do, yep. I have to,
And have you developed a taste for a favorite?
Absolutely not. I think they are terrible every time still.
Which is okay.
Which is okay. Although I will say, I don't like just whole crickets, but I have tried cricket powder ground up in pancakes.
Yeah.
You can't even taste it. It's like a normal pancake.
I have heard that there's kind of a meal or a flour that you can create.
Whole bugs may not be for everyone, but it's surprising how many options there are out there that are bugs, but not in a way you may recognize.
Can I ask you what your bug source is? Where do you get these bugs?
Amazon.
Which
we have to search very carefully. Our incredible secretary orders them for us. And when you first search like dried crickets, it's all like snake food that you see. And so you have to search human food crickets.
Yes.
And then you find the good stuff. It comes in all sorts of flavors. There's barbecue, there's chili lime, there's dill pickle. So there's a variety.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, so those listening can hop on Amazon and get 2-day shipping and
just
have
make
crickets
sure they search,
brought to their door.
Yeah, human food crickets.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think that's an important point.
Yeah.
What are some of the student takeaways you're hoping for?
So one of the big things I hope is, I think it is a very memorable way to learn about cultural relativism and how different cultures place value on things, but also I think one of them is just broadening students' horizons and realizing the way that they've been told their whole life of this is how things are.
Right.
Realizing that that's like the world is a bigger place than just our experiences. And hopefully, like across all of geography, hopefully one of the big things they're learning is how big the world is and that it doesn't have to be scary. That just because something is different doesn't mean you have to be afraid of it.
The world is big, the world is different, and it doesn't have to be scary because of that. I love that. That's a great message. Yeah. And actually, I think that's going to apply to the person sitting next to them, too. Like this person next to me may value some different things, and I may be a little more comfortable with that than I was before I ate an ant.
Yeah, and like we've got students from a lot of different cultures, so it's possible that like there are students at this school who have come from countries where it's normal to eat bugs.
Right.
And to have, I guess students can start to realize like that they can accept that other people are different. Not just that like people in other parts of the world are different and that's okay, but like people here are different too. Like you were saying, like, even with this person sitting right next to me, no two students have had the same life experiences to bring them here. And just starting to open up that worldview and like, it's okay that you're different. You can be different and still accept each other.
I'm sure as a teacher of geography, it's very rewarding for you to experience this, to see this happen with students, that their world gets larger because of you.
Yeah, absolutely. It's definitely like one of the most gratifying things. Sometimes I even have students who will be like, oh, I went on vacation to this place and I thought about this thing that you taught us. And I love that because I love that geography is it's the world. It's all around us all the time. And I love when they start making those connections.
So their experience in your classroom impacts the way they view the world. And the learning doesn't stop in the classroom. They're on vacation thinking about your class. That's one of the highest compliments you could have, I think.
Yeah, and hopefully, that's the goal of like all education, is that it doesn't stay in the classroom. The goal, right, is to prepare these students to go out in the real world. And they are in the real world already.
Sure.
And preparing them for life.
Yeah. Well, I think it's fantastic. I love your enthusiasm.
Thanks.
And I love the way that you make this learning very real. You don't forget either eating a cricket or an ant or having to choose whether to do it or not.
Yeah.
And it says you learn about yourself, you learn about the world, and you learn that ants taste like citrus naturally now. I'm not going to look at an ant the same way anymore.
Now you know. Lemon zest in your backyard.
Lemon zest. Okay, perfect. Well, thank you very much for taking time with us today and for providing such a unique and memorable experience for your students.
Yeah, it's been my pleasure.
Stay with us. When we come back, some of the students try some insects for themselves.
Does your student want to become a veterinarian, commercial pilot, programmer? Maybe they want to make a difference as a dental assistant, work in digital media, robotics, welding, or web design. These are some of the programs offered as part of Career and Technical Education, CTE, in Jordan School District. CTE provides the technical skills needed to prepare students for future employment and/or a successful transition to post-secondary education. Career and Technical Education provides work-based learning opportunities. We partner with industry experts to offer apprenticeships and internships with students working in the real world at real jobs while going to school. The CTE experience starts in our elementary schools with the Kids Marketplace and grows through middle and high school. Our two Jordan Academy for Technology and Careers JATC campuses offer unique programs to fit your child's dreams for the future. To explore all CTE has to offer in Jordan School District, visit cte.jordandistrict.org today, and let's get your child started on the pathway to a profession.
So by the end of class today, you guys are going to be able to define what is cultural relativism, as well as giving examples of it. You're also going to be able to define cultural diffusion and explain how cultural relativism and cultural diffusion can be linked. Just for you guys, we have bugs that you can try. Ordered them off Amazon. When you first search, it's all like snake food, but these are human food grade crickets for you, as well as ants. So the crickets come in multiple flavors. There's Fiesta. I don't know what that is. It's just what they call it. Fiesta flavored, dill pickle, smoky barbecue, chili lime, and hot and spicy. And the ants are naturally citrus flavored. They taste like lemon zest. Like if you like close your eyes and like don't look at what you're eating, they're like pretty good. So, and an allergy warning. If you're allergic to shellfish, you may be allergic to insects. Please don't have an allergic reaction. So if you guys want to try them, we've got a mega bag. So the ants are pretty small. I've got like a spoon to scoop them out. The crickets, if you're like, I don't know, maybe. I will say, Miss Anderson did this lesson earlier this week, and she brought some extras home to like her 2- and 4-year-old kids who couldn't get enough of them. They were like, this is the best snack I've ever had. And in case you're still thinking that it sounds disgusting in no way, here's the reviews on Amazon. 5 stars. Delicious. These crickets are absolutely delicious. I just love the way they crunch between my teeth. I don't think they're that crunchy, for what it's worth. I don't think they're that crunchy. Squirmed on the first 2 or 3, but after that, they were a go-to snack. Even had trouble with the kids stealing them. Also, I think as an American, we are sheltered from the fact that insects are really a normal and viable food source for most of the world. Glad I broke that barrier. So if you guys try them, you can be smug like this person. And my favorite 1-star review, 1 star, failed to meet my gustatory expectations. This is my first time trying edible insects, and so far I'm very disappointed in the taste. So, up to you. So, if you want to try insects, now is your chance. Come on up. Let me know what flavor you want.
Okay, so now you have a cricket in front of you. What flavor did you
I
choose?
think I got smoked barbecue.
Smoked barbecue?
I think so.
And how about for you?
The same.
The same, smoky barbecue. Okay. And you were the first to leap up when you had the opportunity to eat a cricket.
Okay, last year I was given the opportunity also by Miss Meng after she had had the lesson with Miss Anderson, and I was given the opportunity and I held it and I chickened out and I regret it. That I feel weak.
This is your moment.
So this is
now
my moment to
to
prove
take
myself.
care of those regrets.
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
just gonna do it.
All right.
right.
I'm glad that I'm here to see
we
this
should do it
progress.
together.
I'm terrified.
Oh, I hate the way it
You-
feels.
now,
feel
now you're doing
bad.
it with a friend. Does it not even? Let's take a
I'm
look
taking
here.
the wings off. I don't care.
Oh, well, what if the wings have all the flavors?
They feel weird.
Yeah, what if?
Okay.
I'm
all right.
going full on.
You're going with the wings.
Yeah.
Oh wow, there's quite a nice pattern on that.
Yeah, it's
particular
pretty.
cricket.
I feel like. Hold on. Can I go get my water really fast?
I think that's a good idea. Okay. Are you going to do it together, or
Do you want to do it together?
Okay.
do you want me to give you a count?
Let's do
Will
it
that help
Mustang
you?
style.
Yeah.
Okay. Is it on 3?
Yeah.
And when I say 3, then you pop it in your mouth,
Oh, I'm
right?
shaking, yeah.
Okay. Here you go. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Okay, you're chewing.
that was like-
It's in.
That was fine.
How is it?
It was fine.
Smoky barbecue.
Okay.
You didn't even reach for your
I'm
water
so
right
dramatic.
away.
Wait.
Uh-oh.
This was a
A little bit of an aftertaste. Is there a wave?
That's so bad.
Okay, I won't lie. That was.
Is it,
I was
is it
being
impactful?
dramatic. That was
it's not as bad as you thought.
If it tastes like I don't know crackers.
Crackers. Okay.
That's what I.
All right.
That's disgusting.
It was fine. The texture
you're having,
isn't
you're
that
having
bad.
different reactions
It's just
now.
the seeing it. Honestly, just the knowing of it's a bug.
It
Because
got
if
in-
I see a video of live bugs,
It
But
got inside your
now
head a
it's
little
fine.
bit. Okay.
I
So
still don't think
gross.
I would eat like, I don't know, a caterpillar. No thanks. But this
Well,
is fine.
I think it's a big step forward.
it's
You had
a
a
big
regret
step
from
forward.
last
Maybe
year.
I would eat a tarantula.
This is a good pattern for life. You have a regret and
Maybe
you
I'll
correct
become
it.
like only bugs. Maybe I'll only eat bugs from now on.
Only bugs. This could be the first step of a long journey.
Yeah, maybe. I'll be as smug as that one review.
Okay. Tell me your names.
I'm Millie.
I'm Oliver.
And what have you learned today from this lesson and from trying the bug?
Lots of people eat bugs, more than I thought.
I also learned, along with this and my weakness of last year, that it's if you get it in your head and just like it's more scary to wait than to just do it.
Just dive in.
Just
Get
like
after it.
even that 1 second of just immediately take it, go, and then it's fine.
So maybe the anticipation
The anticipation is so much
is worse than the experience
Yes.
itself. Now, it wasn't as tasty for you,
Yeah,
but you
it's
still don't
really bad.
regret. You don't regret doing it,
Yeah,
would get
because
more.
now I don't have to do it again.
and you won't have a year of regret that has to be
I won't.
corrected.
I would
won't.
happily go get more, like a whole handful.
Go
If,
do it.
if you keep addressing regrets as quickly through the rest of your life as you have today, I think you're going to be in great shape for a long time to come.
So
Well done. I admire you both. Bravo.
Thank you.
We've got a couple more who have chosen the cricket. Now, tell me what you have. Are these ants right here in your hand?
They're ants.
Okay. Are they crushed up a little bit? These ants?
I think so.
So they're supposed to have a lemon zest to them, is what I understand. So which are you going to try first? Are you going with the cricket or the ants?
I say the cricket. The cricket.
Okay, cricket first. What flavor did you choose?
Chili lime.
Chili lime. And how about for you? Chili lime.
Yeah.
Okay. I did a count for the other students. Do you want me to give you a count?
Yes.
Okay, on 3. When I say 3, the cricket goes in.
Okay.
All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3.
it's so that is
Okay.
not very good.
Okay, it's not very good.
It's just weird. It tastes
Is it more
fine, it's
texture
just-
than flavor?
Yeah. Like
That's
when you
what you're
first-
experiencing?
Yeah. When you first bite into it, it's super like crunchy, and then it just like
Okay.
just.
All right. You're going
Wait,
to
mine aren't in a pile.
wash it down with some lemon zesty ant, right?
And these
Okay.
like aren't flavored at all. So.
My name is Anthony, so I kind of feel a kinship here. All right, let's see this happen right now. Do you want another count to 3?
Yeah.
Okay. 1, 2, 3. Oh wow, she just put her palm right up to her mouth to dump all the little ant parts in. Oh, that's even worse, huh?
Ew.
Oh, the ants are not good.
They
This
taste
is
like nothing, but they're really crunchy.
Strong.
Oh, for you they taste like nothing. For you they taste
like
strong.
lemon, kind of.
Really? So you are experiencing that
They're not
lemon
that
zest
bad.
flavor.
They kind of taste like that.
Wow.
They're just really crunchy and really tiny. So it's weird to me.
Now tell me your names.
Morgan.
Morgan
Lila.
and Lila. Okay, so do you think you'll be eating crickets and ants again?
Oh,
I would do it again.
A cricket? Yeah?
Yeah.
Maybe less so on the ants. Huh?
Yeah, probably.
Okay. All right. So what have you learned today from the lesson and from trying some insects?
That eating bugs, they want to try and get it more into diets because it's better for the environment and
But you're not fully on board yet.
yeah, well, I eat it again, but I don't think I'd eat it like every day
Okay.
as a diet.
Okay. How about for you?
Same thing. Just
Yeah.
like how we're trying to normalize it, that people already do it daily.
Yeah. Okay. Well, great. Thanks for letting me witness this moment. This was important.
Yeah.
Good job. Congratulations. Thanks for joining us on another episode of the Supercast. Remember, education is the most important thing you will do today. We'll see you out there.